I would have to say the best advice is the advice that I got whenever I was young from my grandfather. And he always told me that 20% of the people do 80% of the work, and always be the 20%. And surround yourself with 20%ers. So that's also something else I tried to do. I mean, you're going to have a couple of 80%ers here and there, but that's something that I've carried through my life, and it's made me successful. So pick up a broom if you're done with your job, or always go that extra mile, because when we are in an environment that we are in now, as far as careers that are hot, careers that will fall. If you're a hard worker and you're smart and you're a go-getter, you're going to be hard to let go of. Truly. And if you're on your own and you're building your own business, then you're going to do well.
I think the best thing you can do is associate yourself with people who are smarter than you and people who are more skilled than you. Those individuals bring gifts into your life that there's really no value to put on. And if you have the opportunity to sit back and receive those gifts, they'll certainly elevate your own professional career and personally as well.
I would say that you should try to challenge yourself mentally, physically, and spiritually every day. And I think if you can do those things, you'll set yourself on a path. No matter what field you're in, you'll set yourself on a successful path.
Hard work means more than anything. We've got a very diverse group of people with different backgrounds that have come into our company in Oklahoma City. We've got people with education, master's degrees. We've got people from the construction industry. We've got people from the architecture background. And all those things kind of get balanced out with just determination and hard work. Construction is not that much different than any other business where you spend a lot of hours. You have to dedicate a lot of your time to it. And the first 5 to 6 years of your career is really all about hard work and focusing on learning as much as you can and getting as good as you can as fast as you can.
What I always tell people, and I just left a recruiting trip at a college just recently, is just hard work and working well in a team environment. I think across most all industries will get you far.
Never do the minimum. Always go above and beyond and try to extend what you know and what you want to learn.
The bottom line is you're going to have to really work hard for any goals. Success is dreams, and so if you work really hard at them, you can achieve really anything. But you got to put the time in. You're going to have failures and disappointments, and you got to get through those and just realize that there's no such thing as easy money or success. It takes a lot of time, dedication, taking time away from friends. You got to sacrifice family and kids in order to get there. You just got to dedicate a lot of time, and you got to be passionate about it.
Don't be afraid to let your goals and your dreams change with you as you grow, because the aspirations that you may have right now may not come to fruition. But if you allow yourself to grow and also allow your goals and your dreams and your aspirations to grow with you, I think you might be surprised where you end up.
Treat your life as if it's a work in progress. So what I mean by your life, your career, your relationships, your success, treat it as if it's a work in progress, working towards becoming the masterpiece you were made to be. Mm-hmm. And to do that, you have to aim for excellence in everything you do. Just doing enough to get by isn't going to get you there. Aiming for perfection or trying to be just like someone else, that's just going to derail you along the way as well. So aiming for excellence, being the best employee, the best colleague, the best friend, the best parent, the best spouse, the best neighbor that you can be. You have to surround yourself with people who inspire you, people who will give you open and honest feedback and help you out along the way and let you know where you're stumbling and how to pick up and move forward again. I also think that you have to take some time in your life to realize that, we were put on this earth to do more than just exist. Mm-hmm. And so, give more in life than you take. Spend some time serving others. I think that's where you learn a lot about life and other people in doing that. You probably find you have hidden talents and you discover those along the way. You become very resourceful when you volunteer and work in the nonprofit world.
Whatever you decide to do in life, I would say, stay hungry. And in that I mean don't get complacent, remain humble, and by that I mean don't let your pride get in the way. Understand that there are people who, are here and have your best interests at heart. Take their advice and guidance in the way that it is given, and don't let your pride get in the way of you being able to utilize that advice for your own success.
I also think that it's important to not be afraid of failure, and to be brave, take risks, and ultimately you have to be confident in yourself and your capabilities.
I think it's important to invest in yourself before you expect other people to invest in you. So things like taking low-paying jobs, non-paying jobs, internships, volunteer work, whatever it takes to get your foot in the door into the career that you want and prove to the people who can make it happen that you're valuable and can't be set aside. I think this generation kind of has a mentality that they are going to graduate from college and their first job is going to be their dream, six-figure job, and oftentimes that doesn't work. So I think taking the time to work on yourself first is important.
I would say the most important thing is that you need to know that you're going to work hard and you're going to put in long hours, and the work that you put into it will pay off if you work hard. Also, be kind to people. Don't get involved in drama, especially in the workplace. And I always like to tell people, when you go to your job, you want to dress for the job that you want, not for the job that you have, and try to make a really good impression every day that you're there.
During your career life, there's going to be ups and downs, good times, bad times, those type of things. One of my mentors told me a long time ago that when things are bad, they're really not that bad. When things are good, they're really not that good. So something I kind of took out of that is to always stay within your emotions, be even keeled. Don't let the chaos come into your decision making, and that will free you to make rational, good choices, which then will lead you to success down the road. So,
well, I think there's really lots of ways to be successful, and me training in medicine, I was a physical therapist first, and then on to medicine. I have two very specific fields and jobs that I can do, and watching other people I've known over the years who aren't sure, they don't have that fire or that one thing that they know they're supposed to be doing, and end up going to school for something more broad, whatever that may be, and it puts them in a position to leap when they find something their heart is in and that they feel strongly about. And I think any of us, we meet those people who love what they do, and that they have a passion for it, and those people seem happy.